from inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And starting this one, Ryan Pepiot. What should we keep an eye on here?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Coming up on the first pitch, here is Yoan Moncada. And we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay. That one missed.
That's a ball.
Way out front for strike 2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Caught him looking for the K.
Batting second, center fielder.
Take a look at the lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Mike Trout.
Well, he's just been a consistent and dominant power threat throughout his career. I mean, over 400 career home runs. I mean, that just doesn't happen to an average power hitter. This guy's been elite, and we'll see as he continues if he's going to make it into Cooperstown, into the Hall of Fame.
Here's a 1-1. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
2 outs, base is empty. Josh Lowe digs in now.
That's the ball.
Ground ball to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
0-1 now. In the dirt, blocked. Low, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the move. That's it for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
And they'll do it again. Man at second. Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. Fly ball down the line. Fraley on the move. Makes the grab after a long run. And that'll do it. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on The Show, Florida. Back now at the Trop for the bottom of the first. And getting the start for the Angels, Ryan Johnson. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Heavily on strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The 1-0. Popped up. Peraza. And there's 1 away. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Junior Caminero.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Yandy Diaz, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one lifted to left. Teodosio takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Aranda went deep in his most recent game. Liner to second. It picked on the hop. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Tropicana Field. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adele. That's in for a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Oh, look at the stop. Onto the pitcher, and it beats him. What a play.
Just so impressed with the movement on that plate. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
No score here in the second. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Shanawell wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Go! Vamos!
The 1-2. On the ground, and that's just foul. Nice grab, and they get the out.
Batting 7. Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud will come up to hit. In the air, right field. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
Oh, but he consistently hits the ball hard. His exit velocity and barrel rate, here are the tops in the league.
Ball, low.
Sliced hard but foul. Here's a 1-1. Hard hit down the line and left. And it stays fair. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting 5th, right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Ball.
Popped in the air, left field. Teodosio gets under it, and there's 1 down.
Batting 6th, left fielder, number 14.
One out man at first. Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Here's a 2-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Definitely use that speed tool of his right there. It wasn't even close. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The Rays with a chance to score first here in the 3rd and final game of the series. High fly ball right field. Low should have this one. He's got it. Runner tags and goes to 3rd.
Now we'll see if moving up to 3rd there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
At the plate, Cedric Mullins.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
Nope, that's low.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The Rays looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ground ball right side. It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Batting 9th, left fielder, Bryce Teodosio.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Peraza gets his lead at first, nobody out. And delivers outside.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Beats to second, out there to Diaz. That's 2.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Base is empty after the double play. Yoan Moncada, the next to hit for the Angels.
Huh.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. Got him! Nice play. Angels go quietly there. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Shortstop, Carson Williams.
That one outside, and that's ball one. Fouled off left side. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Up next for the Rays, second baseman, Gavin Lux.
That's hard hit on the line. And there's two down.
Up next for the Rays,
Yandy Diaz
first
now.
baseman,
He's 0 for 1.
Yandy Diaz.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's got a chance. That one hops against the fence. Relay throw to second, and he's got a double.
Wastes no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
That's in for a strike. The Rays with a chance to score first here in the last half of the third.
That's the ball.
And that's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Peraza. And that's the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless. On to extra innings. Here's Mike Trout stepping in. You look at where his OPS ranks in the league and think this man's just out here breaking calculators, Singy.
Yeah, it's like he's got cheat codes. Walks, bombs, doubles. He's doing it all.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. The 1-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder Josh Lowe.
Not just far, but loud, Singy. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, Boog. When he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Souvenir City.
The 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Neto wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Up the middle, Lux. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Angels strand one. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley.
Right fielder, Jake Fraley.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
On the ground, right side. Shanuel takes it to the bag, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
In the air to left center. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Rays, catcher Hunter Fiducia.
Here's the catcher, Hunter Fiducia. Flied to right his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And that one almost got him. Here's a high chopper,
Nope,
but
that's
it kicks foul. Two down, nobody on. Hard liner. And the inning is over. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Back here in Tampa Bay. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. That pitch gets the inside corner. And that's strike 1. Shanuel not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. Still 1 challenge left for them. Now the 0-1. That's the 3rd. 1 away here in the 5th.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
Ball.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman Oswald.
So up next, Oswald Peraza picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
On the ground, Lux. Angels retired 1-2-3. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is Rays baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Well, these Rays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The 2-1. That one fouled off. Now all even up. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
And ball 1. In the air to left center. Trout on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Lux in the box again. Takes a strike. And he boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Wise to just eat that. Otherwise, you risk throwing it into the dugout.
Diaz, in his 9th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. The 0-2.
Ball 1.
That's a laser base hit. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
For the Rays,
Go ahead run on base, Jonathan Aranda. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate, 1 for 2. That one's in there, 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. Line shot into the gap should score at least one. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. Here comes the runner. The relay to the plate. He's in there. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brian Johnson is done, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
Now pitching for the
Kirby
Angels,
Yates
number
on to pitch
39.
here.
And that's a
Kirby
big
Yates.
potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Here comes the 0-1. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. Runner at second, 2 down. This one in the air, center field. Trout settles underneath it. And that will end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. We're through 5. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on The Show, Florida. Back now in Tampa Bay. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
I got lost in the pool. Knew it was coming. I watched how you move, how you turn your back on me and leave me to lose. Remember the text, how you said that you do. Said that you never leave. We would fight till it's through. But as it went on, I was fighting for you. Said the text turned green, why the it ain't blue? Guess you done and I get it. Said you stay and you wanted my name and you left, so I'm guessing that you.
Now pitching for the
Righty
Rays,
reliever out of the pen, Hunter
43,
Biggie, getting ready to
Hunter
make his
Biggie.
season debut. So in now for the Angels, Bryce Teodosio. 0-1. Tied him up inside with that one.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
He steps on the bag. Now one gone in the top of the
Next for
6th.
the Angels,
Well, you want to
third
try to
baseman,
protect the strike
Yohan
zone with 2
Moncada.
strikes there, and you see on that curveball, just sort of reached out, tapped it to put it in play. You want to do it with a little more authority so you have a chance to sneak it through, but just a pretty easy ground out right there.
Caminero in plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up
Hey,
next
man,
for
4
the
pitches,
Angels,
2 outs.
center
That
fielder
is an
Mike
excellent
Trout.
base.
And now batting, Mike Trout.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That's towards center. Mullins in position. And that is that. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
The 0-1. Out to short. Neto. The throw to first. One away. Bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, number 14.
His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Singy. And the 0-1. Popped in the air out towards left center. Reaching for it and brings it in.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Hunter Fiducia next to hit for the Rays. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball.
One and two now.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Hit in the air, center field. Trout on his way over. And that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Angels nothing.
Now pitching for the
Garrett
Rays,
Clevenger gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Right fielder, Josh Lowe.
That's too low. Ball 1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
No, that's low.
That
Ball
one
three.
misses. Ball 3. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Neto. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. And that
No,
just
that's a ball.
misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Ball.
The Halos trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Spoils that one and it remains 2-2. To the right side, Diaz. He takes it on his own and 2 away to start the 7th.
Next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Joe Adele.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Offense held in check there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rays 2 and the Angels nothing. This is Rays baseball. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joey Lucchesi. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Has grounded out a couple of times. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Rays, shortstop Carson Williams.
Action in the Angels bullpen. Brent Suter, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Silson, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. On the ground to third, Moncada. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Rays, second baseman.
Here's Gavin Lux to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Chopper right side. Peraza. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Rays 2 and the Angels nothing. Back here at Tropicana Field, so in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. Clevenger pitching for the 20th time this season, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out.
Strike, woo!
What a stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman Oswald.
2 down, bases empty. Stepping in, Oswald Peraza.
Hey!
Just
No,
off
that's
the
the ball.
outside edge. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Sets him down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And the Angels are gone in order. And they're down 2-0. Chase Silson takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And leading off for the Rays. First baseman, Yandy Diaz.
This to third, and that one handled. Throw not nearly in time. He's safe.
Up next for the Rays.
Well, we're going to see throwing errors from third base from time to time, and that's a pretty good example of why. If you don't get behind the throw properly, it's really easy to throw a power sinker over there to first. And first baseman, I'm sure he wants another shot at that pick, try to bail out his teammate, but that was just a tough one to come up with.
Diaz on at first, nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And that one is off the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. In there. He scores. And they lead by 3.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Junior Caminero, the next to hit. 1 for 3. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a
base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Up next for the Rays, right fielder, Jake Fraley.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
The Rays trying to break this one open here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The 1-2. Out towards left center. Teodosio on the move to the alley. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Played the play. Not in time. He's safe. It's 4-zip.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Chase Silseth will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Brent Suter.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
First and second, one out. Hunter Fiducia will hit next.
Nope, outside.
In the air, left field, down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Two on, one out. Caminero around third. He scores. Catcher can't hang on. Then it's 5-0. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Ripped on a line to center. Trout sizing it up. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 6-0.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes. Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
In the air, right field. And that's the third out. Through 8 full, the Rays are out in front, 6-0. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Mullins under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Tap foul at the plate. Down the line, it's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder.
Here's Trout, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Huh.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Angels with only 1 out left.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
Shorty, I stick like Fredo Bang. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. We stick like 4 or 5. Keep your cool, won't be no fight. I'm fresh like water. No daughter, might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genies. Jump out the genius, demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym. Don't miss sex on something. I'm not like them. Let me stay my case. Sprint out the race, no chase. I pace, just came out the gate and still gon' hate. Take fake, see me.